Casey, she Googled and said, I asked her to take science. She's looking for a science industry. In Singapore there is, but in Malaysia si ada. No science industry. So he kata, I get this degree, what am I going to do? Where am I going to work? But you forget that everybody of you, you want to work for a boss. You don't want to work for yourself. You don't want to open your own company and hire people, create industry yourself. The new world, the 21st century, is everybody are working on their own. You're fighting for work in the internet space. It's a different world. So you must understand that world, and that will help you decide what you want to take nanti. UPU lah, nak buat matric lah, nak buat A-level lah, nak buat IB lah, whatever lah after SPM. Next slide please.
STI means Science Technology Education.
Yes. So why STEM education matters? The future needs STEM. STEM cannot solve all the world problems, but we cannot face the future without it. And many countries have started to provide STEM education. The biggest country who's so good in STEM education is Singapore, whether you like it or not. See how they are managing, even 3.5 million people. We with 32 million people, and in 10 years time, when your ages, when you hit 30, there will be 40 something million Malaysians, we still won't be able to solve this STEM problem. Because 27% yang suka STEM. Next slide. So the workforce needs in Malaysia, this is 21st century. Okay, next slide. So, kita nak berjuta-juta, but all this juta-juta, it's not working for the government. When they interview you, oh mak, saya nak bekerja untuk kerajaan. No. You're studying here, getting good results, good SPM results, going to university because you're going to contribute to the workforce, but not through the government of Malaysia. You faham tak? Some of your parents may work for the government of Malaysia, so very stable, bangun pagi, pergi kerja, no worries about, some of your parents may be doing business. Sometimes business is good, sometimes business is down, but in the 21st century, it's going to change. It will change. Next slide. So you see, 2050 workforce with tertiary education will increase 70%. So at least 70% of you will have tertiary education or more in this room. So you see, science and engineering, more than 2 million. We are talking, this is a slide not about Singapore, in Malaysia. Ni what Malaysia wants, tapi tak dapat lagi. Okay, next slide. So, you see, we need scientists, engineers, scientists, technologists, and applied scientists. A lot of problems, we all want to be the boss. We always want to be on the top there. We want to be the tauke. You know, TVET is not something bad. You come to mom and say, Mom, I met a nice boy lah. He works TVET. He's an aeronautical engineer, but he's not an aeronautical engineer. He's a TVET. I mean, he's bawah. He does the sambung, the Boeing plane. He does the same. Your mom said, nah. Over my dead body, I want you to marry a TVET. I want you to marry a doctor. Whatever. In my generation, yes. But your generation is totally different. You tengok tak? So, scientist technology. Scientist dengan engineering technology ni, toke, boss. You just need one boss. You need only one architect to make Menara Tun Razak. Menara Tun Razak punya design doesn't come by 50 architects. Only one architect je. One architect, one building. Just imagine, in Malaysia, this year, needs only 3 buildings, 3 architects are needed. But we produce 3,000 architects. What are they going to do? They're going to sell nasi goreng, nasi lemak, jadi driver Grab. You understand tak? You have to think like that.
It's
now.
true.
The world is changing.
It's true.
So, you tengok, scientists, technologists, engineers, doctor, architect, yang kita nak, implementers. So, most of you in this room will be implementers, bukan researchers. Researcher ni nak cari handphone baru, teknologi baru, cara minum air baru, it's going to change. So, and TVET, gaji TVET lah ni, dahsyat sekarang ni. 5,000. Germany, this is the German system. Germany is run by TVETs. The female Germans are here. The male Germans are here. They use the spanner, you know, adjust the plane, repair the terrain, you understand that? They are very high-tech, gaji tinggi. Okay, so think after SPM what you want to do with your life. Have a serious talk, because I tell you, your mom and dad is a different era. You're a different era, and you're pushing Malaysia forward. Next slide. So, just go fast forward sekejap. Lagi. Just go forward, 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 forward. Okay. Cuk, here. When people job interview you, or you interview JPA scholarship, or I don't know, Melayu pergi Mara scholarship, whatever, this is what they are looking for you. And you have to show proof. I can solve complex problems. Bukti dia apa dia? No bukti. I'm a prefect in school. Okay. Critical thinking. I know I'm a critical thinker. JP asks you, what's the proof? Oh, sorry, I don't have a proof. I've been studying, you know, memorizing for my SPM, kan? Creativity. Where's your proof of creativity? People management, coordinating with others, emotional intelligence, judgment, decision making, service orientation, negotiation, cognitive flexibility. Most of you dalam bilik ni tidak ada skill ini. Dan tidak ada industri boleh bagi tuition. This is something that you have to gain. That comes from your heart, your mind. Okay, next slide. So, these are different jobs in Malaysia that we need. So, you are the computer major. So, kau tengok tak? Yang atas tu kan medicine tu. Atas tu computer. Everything is going to be run by computers. So, kalau you tak control, so when your computer system break down, who do you call? Someone in Croatia? Someone in Bangalore, India? Someone in Shanghai, China? But no one in Malaysia. So to repair your software, hardware, apa tu, you kena communicate dengan orang, sebab Malaysia tak ada orang-orang macam ini. You understand? It's a different world. Maths major, you ada mathematical, statistical and decision science. For me to decide, I want to buy this mineral water or that mineral water. Mathematics can decide because of the data that we get from the masses. So the company who wants to make a mineral water will decide. Mydin punya ke something punya mineral water. All mathematics. Military technology, very important. In Malaysia, military technology is zero. Singapore, military technology. Physical and life sciences major. Plant science, pharmacology, atmospheric sciences. Do you know, if I want to penyanyikan Singapore, I make Singapore have no rain for a year. I can, using atmospheric sciences. The world rotates and the clouds rotate. I make sure that every time the cloud pass through Southeast Asia, it will rain in Malaysia. By the time it reaches Singapore, no rain, drought in Singapore for a year. But in Malaysia, we only have 5 people in atmospheric sciences. So, and who has the most? India and United States of America. So what United States of America is doing? They want to create a drought in China. Kan Trump dengan China bergaduh sekarang. So what happens? In US, they make the clouds rain in United States of America or North America. So by the time the clouds reach China, tak ada air lah. Cannot form rain. So the whole China has no rain, drought. So no fish, no plants, no water. The cows die. So you win by science. You don't even have to press the button and send ICBM with a hydrogen bomb to China. Senang ya nak bunuh orang, tak susah. Science can be used for good or bad. Okay, next slide.
Is this a presentation about
So previous. All the
about
list.
sorry, the world.
If you go forward lagi. Okay. So you see, computer and maths occupation. Kita kata, oh lama, I have been chosen to do Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. And then mama kata, oh tak boleh lah, no future, you know. You won't put rice on the table, see? Where all these things leads to, these are important occupations for your future. Very important. Your counselor also doesn't know this because she is not exposed to the latest. Next slide. So, you know, all this thing, nama pelik-pelik lah kat sini.
Toxicology.
STEM managerial occupation, natural sciences manager, computer information system manager. All science-based, but manager. Manager was supposed to be a more artsy type of occupation. Nano scientist and nanotechnology, nuclear technician, environmental scientist and geoscientist. In the developed world, every daerah, not every state, every daerah will have an environmental scientist and geoscientist to take care of the water, the cloud, the pokok, the haiwan. That's your future, but not working for the government. So you garu pada, how am I going to work not work for the government and improve my environment? That is the 21st century skill yang you kena dapatkan tu. Without the 21st century skill, you always forever want to work for the government. Always want to work with a tauke. You cannot work on your own, but 21st century skill will change it. Next slide. So, shift in occupations in demand globally. See, you see all this. Nama pun pelik-pelik. Some of these degrees do not exist even in Malaysia. So when you take a JPA scholarship to go overseas, or MARA scholarship to go overseas, because you get 9A plus or whatever, please choose your future carefully. And make sure when you choose your future, you come back to Malaysia. Next slide. So critical occupations in STEM field in Malaysia ni, macam-macam ni. All the funny names. Some of them are not the same names that you know nowadays. This is Talent Corp. So what Talent Corp is doing now, they are bringing non-Malaysians to Malaysia to do this work. So you go to Cyber Jaya, you have coffee in Cyber Jaya, you turn right and left. None of them are Malaysian. They are Indians from Bangalore, people from Eastern Europe. Sebab you're not there. Some of them, you choose the wrong occupation and you're stuck with it until you pencen or you mati. Next slide. Next slide. So, 95 emerging technologies in 3 careers. Advanced materials and nanomaterials. Imagine having a baju, you don't need to basuh. You go to school, at the end of school, you bau your ketiak, busuk je, kena basuh. You create a material yang tak payah basuh. You drop coffee, 10 cups of coffee, curry, whatever curry mamak, nothing happens to your baju. Does this baju exist? Yet to be created by some of you in this room maybe. Artificial Intelligence Communication Network. There won't be TV3 anymore. RTM1, RTM2 will cease to exist. News is written by you on the spot. And the news comes into a blog or some system that artificial intelligence will take over. Cognitive, how people think correctly. People are stressed out. People have mental illness. So you need people in the field of cognition. Sensor, masuk bilik tak payah switch dah. Tak payah buka fridge, nak adjust temperature, nak masakkan nasi lemak dalam microwave oven. Fikir je. Use sensors. Precision technology, computing, augmented reality, cyber security. In the world where most of the people are poor, they will start stealing from each other. They'll come to your houses, your parents' houses. So siapa nak jaga cyber security? Cyber security kat Malaysia zero. Singapore punya lah best cyber security dia. Next. And these are some of the occupations that I told you. Space technology, okay. Next slide. So the industry will grow, but they have to grow with you. If you are not into this field, if 32 Malaysians want to be medical doctors, susah Malaysia. Because doctors like me are users of technology. I do not make the medicine that cures cancer. I use the medicine that was first invented by a chemist. The chemist gives it to the pharmacist. The pharmacist gives it to the doctor. Without the chemist, no new medicine. You think medicine tu direka oleh doktor? Zero lah, tak ada lah. Okay, next slide. Okay, just jump, go forward. Lagi. Okay. So these jobs now, In 2019, travel agent akan tutup, orang kerja bank tak ada dah, quantity surveyor, journalist will cease to exist, legal assistant, financial assistant, this will cease to exist in your era. Next slide. Okay, this is 10 jobs of the future. Nama pelik-pelik eh. If you go to the university, you tengok Bachelor of Science of Virtual Habitat Designer, tak ada. But overseas mungkin dah ada. So, skill, ethical, technology accurate, digital, cultural, freelance, biohacker, Internet of Things, all this is your generation. You tengok computer everywhere. Computer everywhere. So without computer skill, kalau you masuk medicine pun kena belajar computer skill. In future kau. So you see the changes different, lain. Are you shocked today? Your counsel didn't tell this, my parents didn't tell me this. Kan? So terkejut semua orang. I'm here standing because these slides are from the government of Malaysia. We foresighted what the country needs from 2020 to 2050. So 2050, 30 tahun campur umur you sekarang ni, how old will you be? 2050? 40. Still young, still earning money. Maybe you, at the time you driveless car, driver pun tak ada, you know. Next slide. 2025 and beyond, space tour guide. Malaysia pergi space. Alah, kau tengok lah sekarang ni, ada roket, Google also going to the industry. Space tour guide. Welcome to Spa Jupiter. Kan? Personal content curator, rewilding strategist, sustainable power innovator, human body designer. Human designer ni kena bioengineering, mungkin he has to be a doctor, or a doctor who's a bioengineer. Dia punya kerjaya ni berubah lah sekarang, tukar. Next slide. Okay, so job that did not exist 10 years ago dah sekarang ni sudah ada. Apps developer, banyak dah sekarang ni kat Malaysia. Dulu mana ada, 5, 6 years, 10 years ago tak ada. Drone operator, data scientist, social media strategist, manager, blogger. So, you know, all these things, sustainable manager. Next slide. So the future jobs, you see that as we grow, decline, going, computer mathematics is coming in, architecture engineering is going in, kan? So things are going to change. Next. So go on, next slide. So the future will be for you. Green, environment friendly, security, sustainable, modular, scalable, and mobility. Orang akan guna gadget kecil. Maybe in your era, that handphone will not even exist. It will be just a hand. Tak ada phone pun. Dia just tap sini je. Next slide. So, this is what Malaysia wants to do. We hope that you will ni mengempen STI lah. Please think of science and technology. Next slide. Okay. And we're doing all these things to stimulate your cikgu-cikgu in your school. Next slide. Next slide. Lagi. Ke depan lagi. Go quickly. Lagi. Stop. Okay, lagi. One step. Okay, so this is the future. In Malaysia, your era, these are what we are going to do. But we don't have the people. You are the future people. Biofarming, nutrigenomic, gene editing, biomimicry, cryopreservation by nano. You pun tak faham what's going on. You have to Google, you have to make notes and read the Google. What does all this all mean? Precision agriculture. Saya tanam padi ya. Dalam masa 3 minggu padi tu sudah ready. Boleh buat nasi kerabu, boleh buat nasi dagar dah, ready to go. Dulu padi kena tanam 2 kali setahun, 6 bulan baru tumbuh. Punya lah lama. Precision agriculture. And you tanam padi mana? You tanam padi sini, bilik ni. Stacks like a drawer. With artificial lighting, everything. No disease, no insecticide, no cockroaches, no whatever grasshopper makan padi dan sebagainya. It's going to change. Okay, next slide. And you see, renewable energy is so important. Rainwater harvesting, hujan punya lagi gila, wasted water. So, you are going to be the engineers that are going to cari makan from this. Understand? Next slide. See, you have nano robots, robot kan yang besar ni, nanorobot besar ni. These nanorobots will go into your body and take out the cancer cells, etc. Or masuk obat dan sebagainya. Holographic data storage. So data storage will be in the form of holograms. You have to store images because one day the Sungai Kelantan that we know outside here, warna coklat, will cease to exist because of pollution semua. So you want to know how was Kelantan 20 years ago, 200 years ago? Holographic data storage. If you look at Star Trek, you understand. Siapa kenal Star Trek? Seorang, ada Trekkie ya, saya pun Trekkie. Okay, 3D printing jadi 4D printing. Pressure and motion sensor, nanomaterial, metamaterial, nano-based drug delivery system. Tak makan Panadol as we know it anymore. No more needles. No, Ma. Tak ada cucuk dah, Ma. Saya jumpa dentist pun tak ada cucuk dah. Sapu je. That's how it's going to happen. Who's going to invent them? Hopefully you lah. Not some guy in China or India or Europe, or North America. Next slide. And you see emotion tracking. If I know, Rachel, if you are happy today, or are you sad? I tengok muka you, I tak tahu. Tapi emotion tracking will track. And I know today Rachel is happy, so I can go and say, Rachel is a CEO of a company. I want Rachel to invest in my company. So if I see Rachel, I must see Rachel when she is happy and open-minded. If I see Rachel when she's down and depressed, she will say no to me. So this is how we recognize other emotions. Blockchain, tak main dah cryptocurrency, tak ada main dah RM1, RM2, tak main dah kad ATM, tak cenggo. It's going to change your era. Who's going to take care of it? You are, hopefully lah. Next slide. So just to summarize, this is my last slide. Biotechnology, digital technology, green technology, nanotechnology, and neurotechnology. This is what your future will be. And this is what Tun Mahathir announced in October the 16th, 2018 last year, where Malaysia wants to go to. But unfortunately, the rakyat tak tahu, doesn't know where to go to. So go back to your parents, go back to your teachers, tell them, this is my world, not your world, my world. Susah lah, kata, let me pass SPM dulu, let me get my 98s first. Then when I go to UPU ke A-level ke IB ke whatever, choose the right career. Don't make a mistake. Sebab mereka yang tak pilih kan, mereka akan terbengkalai, tak ada kerja, then jual pisang goreng, jadi Grab driver. What do you see your future? This is your future. Thank you.